Opened back in 2003. Have a look at the Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott taking on for Philadelphia.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Right to the air goes Nix. He's got a man, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Marvin Mims with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. When I'm back and butcher, either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the E right now.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. When you look at this Bronco defense, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Second and 10.
Great. Set. Hey, let's go.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another first and 10 here.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end. Dallas got it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The Eagles had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, 73, 73. No touch.
Here's Hurts to throw. But it's caught on the right side of Smith. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
2nd and a couple.
Hey, 73, 73. And anyone else?
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Eagles first down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Broncos' 6-yard line.
Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Great, set. On anyone else? No touch.
Here's Barkley. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And they'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Bronco defense comes up big. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
To throw, here's Nix. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Nix going to give to Harvey. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Here's Nix. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harvey. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big pickup of 38.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
Nix from the shotgun. And this one is incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. That'll bring up second down. You look at this Eagle defense. And they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
To throw is Nix. Setting up a screen for Harvey. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And they've used him in the passing game to great effect so far. And here they get it to him again on the screen, and it turns into a nice positive play.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Trying to run for it. Here's Harvey. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
A gain of 3 yards.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down,
Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. On first down, back to Harvey. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Nix to the air. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Ready. Captain.
Throwing Nix. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. R.J. Harvey from 6 yards away. And the Broncos go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Lutz with the extra point. And it's now 14-0.
14. Eagles nothing.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They fire this one quickly to Austin. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Throwing is Hurts. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He'll let it fly for Austin. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Nix. He's going to let this one go deep. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Evan Ingram, 35 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I'll overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
From the 40 now on second down. Hurts. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
The Eagles on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer.
Back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Hurts completing this one quickly. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Calvin Austin, 54 yards. And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
16 yards. First down, Denver.
Now it's Nix. He'll swing this out to Harvey. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Looking to throw. Nix. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Game clock setting at 2:02, so they'll get 1 play before the 2-minute warning.
Bombers.
Here's Nix once more. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working out of the gun is Nix. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going. It's Nix. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Ja'Cory Bennett has it. And the Eagles are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting them the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
Open man has got it, the tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, a 22.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hey, Silver.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And he's got it. Touchdown. Calvin Austin with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Elliott good on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Nix. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Captain.
Nix looking to throw again. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A great play there as time expires in the first half. And the Broncos would extend their lead here just before halftime. Lutz to try to add the PAT. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, trying to slow things down a little bit.
70 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. 2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Intended
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
73.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have an Eagles first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hey, 73. Hey, Silver.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jared Aaron. And the Broncos force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Toss left side for Harvey. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up third down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
How to approach this. Third down and 16 yards to go.
Ready.
Back to throw. Nix. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Jalen Carter drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up fourth down. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. With it is Jackson. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it will be Eagles football, first and 10.
46-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up second down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 34-yard line.
63. 6, like a Hornet.
Back to throw here. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. This one complete down the field to Goddard. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, his third touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. Elliott good with a PAT. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
And the Broncos first down.
To throw, here's Nix. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, a run with Harvey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. R.J. Harvey, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
To kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
34-yard line.
Good, set. Got anyone in?
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Airing it out deep for Smith. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer.
They're going to try and throw. He's going deep for Brown. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Nix to the air. That's taken in by Franklin. 3rd and 3.
A gain of 7 yards. Third down.
Nix to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete.
Here we go, we're good.
That's good for Broncos. First down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to the air with Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
To throw is Nix. Here as he's taken down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Bombers.
Now it's Nix. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Marvin Mims, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. What's good on the extra point. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Throwing is Hurts.
And Hurts is intercepted, his third of the game. Picked off by Jahdae Barron. And the Broncos are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. But he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Second and 14. Nix from the shotgun. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A huge play there for Denver. 58 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Throwing Nix. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Marvin Mims, 28 yards. And the Broncos have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Lutz with the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
49. Eagles 21.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34.
34-yard line.
On Silver, ready?
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
From the 27, Hurts. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Back to throw again. And He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they... And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's Sidney Brown with it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
180, 180.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Broncos are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here. There he goes again. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Marvin Mims, 75 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 104 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8. Again, it's Barkley. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
It's 4th down.
They'll run with Barkley. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Nick Bonito. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked off by Alex Singleton.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hold on a sec. Hey!
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Lutz good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Eagles 28. To kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Great. Set. 180. Miami. Please. Delta.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down inbounds.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Up the middle with Barkley. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
They'll try and run for it. And a great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Eagles, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Hey, easy, 63, 60. Good, set. Right anyway, up.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Hurts picked by his old teammate at Oklahoma, Nick Benito.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Philly.